Let me get a little love soup.
Hello, Milwaukee. We are Love Soup.
Love, 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 love. Love is in the air. Air.
Yeah.
I said love, 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 love. Love is everywhere.
Yeah.
Today, we are not SlashU.
What are we? Slash love?
Love soup.
Love Soup.
Love Soup University with your
Yeah.
hosts, Sexy Nick and Beef Meat Andy.
Here we are. Yeah, the Quiet Storm.
Yeah, we're going to talk about boobs and romance.
Welcome to all of you lovers out there.
This is our Valentine's Day episode, Andy. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. It's a little late.
A little late, but still,
was-
people who listen to this will get the gist, not unless they're
will.
listening into the year 2160 when robots will rule the world.
We, is today President's Day?
I don't know.
February 16th?
15th.
Yeah, but today, the day you're hearing this is the 16th. Is that President's Day? Or is that tomorrow? Tomorrow's Mardi Gras. Fat Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
I know we try to keep these timeless, but it's Monday. SlashU comes out on Monday.
Yes,
Yeah.
and this is a Valentine's Day episode. I'm excited to be here. You look sexy.
You too.
Thank you.
My man.
I feel like looking sexy is all about Valentine's Day. I hope you all agree because this is now on YouTube. Is this episode, will you show the whole episode like of our faces on YouTube, or do
Yeah.
we just do clips?
No, the whole thing's on YouTube, the whole episode. It's just you and me talking back and forth. Who would want to watch that rather than
but
just
I hear
listen?
the kids though.
Yeah, turn it on and
Yeah, just walk around, like have it
Yeah.
on the background so they still
Sure.
can do stuff.
that's great.
And I think, I'm still learning how to use. I'm still learning how to text emojis. Someone sent me a thumbs up emoji,
I'm learning how to
and my
do that.
granddaughter said it pissed her off. The kids don't like the thumbs up emoji anymore.
I've heard they think it's what? Passive aggressive?
Passive-aggressive, yes.
Okay, well, they should learn what aggressive is, and then they maybe won't be so soft.
I feel like a thumbs up
Bunch
is
of
fine.
babies. Yeah,
Like,
it means acknowledged. Got it. You betcha.
If
Okay,
someone
no
said-
problem.
Like they have the middle finger emoji. I feel like that would be more passive aggressive.
A little bit.
Do you want to meet for coffee in an hour? Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Do you want to
middle
meet
finger?
for coffee in an hour? Middle finger? I guess not.
I guess not.
Guess that's not gonna happen. It's Valentine's Day, and speaking of love, Andy,
Speaking of love, tell me.
would you rather have a hologram of any animal of your choice, and this hologram follows you around, and every person you interact with, it body shames them?
Oh wow.
Or every person you interact with for the rest of your life, you have to smell their fingers.
I think I'd like the hologram.
Yeah, me too.
Does it have to be a real animal? Like an actual? Can I have like a little cartoon Pegasus?
Yeah, hologram animal of your choice.
It's
Pegasus.
a little Pegasus. Has a unicorn horn and wings, and it's flying
And
around.
I guess maybe
And it's
if like and
you're a
there's-
fatty.
Yeah, I guess if someone said that to me, like, you're a dumbass with tattoos, I'd be like,
Right.
that's so cool.
I would laugh at that.
Yeah.
So it just body shames. I'm talking to someone, and it's like,
Yeah.
I hate your toupee.
Yeah, your wart is big
don't-
on.
yeah.
Yeah, you got a big ass wart on your nose. But I think
That'd be
people would be
funny.
so more enthralled by the, a talking
Yeah.
hologram Pegasus that you could make it a bit. Hey, it's Andy and the shit talking Pegasus.
Does this hologram like come out of my watch or something?
No,
my,
it's
my
just
belt?
it's right on your shoulder,
Okay.
like a parrot, like
It has
a
to
pirate's
project.
fucking parrot. What?
It's got to project from somewhere, right? Isn't that how holograms work?
Yeah, it's someone's
They'd be
following
like,
you.
where did you, how are you generating that? And I would say, like, it's my curse. I answered a
Or-
would you rather, and now I have this.
Yeah, but also, man, I mean, you could really put people down. Like, what if it goes up to like someone with special needs and goes
Right.
like,
Really
And the-
picks on some poor autistic kid or something.
Whereas fingers, though, my fingers right now even smell like shit. Like
I wouldn't
don't-
want to just smell
God.
everyone's fingers.
Fingers are that smell the grossest.
Yeah, I feel like that's a recipe for disaster.
Like
Everyone I
every
meet-
person you meet,
No.
You go, you're going to check in at the plane. Here, I'm here. Here's my ticket. Oh,
I just handshake, pull it up to my
no,
nose.
they acknowledge that you have to smell their fingers. They're like, oh, it's that guy that's.
It's the guy that has to smell fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have the hologram.
And, people would just do some bad. They'd be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna rub my nubs before he smells my fingers."
Yeah, I wouldn't want that. So,
well,
so the body shaming holograms all around.
Well, we learn something new every day here at SlashU. So
let's hope so.
This slasher movie isn't for my generation. This is a slasher movie made for them younger kids.
It's for Gen Z or Gen Alpha.
This is they texted thumbs up emojis about this movie back in my day.
You got it. You got it.
From 2025, 1 hour 37 minutes.
Heart Eyes. Heart Eyes, directed by Josh Rubin.
They had a fetish movie, like Edward Penis Hands. This one was called Fart Eyes. And it was a fart fetish film.
Right. And that's how you get pink eyes. We made that joke last week.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We were going through Cult of Blood. We talked about coming next, Heart Eyes, and you said Fart Eyes, and I said great way to get pink eye.
Oh.
And we laughed.
I'm losing my mind over here.
If you want to hear that joke in real time, listen to last week's episode. We like to repeat humor here at SlashU. We're going senile.
But I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it was good. It had some cool kills.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's an enjoyable Valentine's Day slasher movie.
Well, let's get into it. I think a great thing to mention is that this Cliff Kill Notes is brought to you by a very special person. We forgot to acknowledge back in November, but they reached out to us. His estate did, and wanted us to include him in the Cliff Kill Notes. So. Now. Andy's Cliff Kill Little Notes. Brought to you by the estate of Gordon Lightfoot. If you ever want to hear a great song, turn on the Edmund Fitzgerald. It is a banger and would make even the angriest of men cry.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful song. Thank you, estate of Gordon Lightfoot. And now, Andy's Cliff Kill Notes.
Thank you, estate of Gordon Lightfoot. I hope these Cliff Kill Notes are happier than the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Here.
Well, the Cliff Kill Notes, a brief summary of the movie, so you can follow along with us, but go watch it. This one's on Netflix still, right now. And it is a banger, a good movie. Like we said, directed by Josh Rubin. Allie, hot off a breakup, Nick. She can't help but look at her ex-boyfriend's social media and see that he's dating someone new. It's affecting her work. She recently led the launch of a new ad campaign for her company's jewelry line, and it was a total disaster. Her company brings in Jay Simmons, a hot new freelancer, to save the ad campaign. When Jay and Allie go out to dinner to collaborate for work, a masked killer who likes to stalk couples in love mistakes them for his next victims. Can they convince the killer they're not actually together while they come to terms with the feelings they definitely have for each other? All while staying alive? Let's find out today on SlashU.
Today they really will find out on SlashU. You're going to find out like everything that Andy
we're going to
said.
Spoil the whole movie.
Yeah. Actually, I got some fun. I put some fun into this episode.
Really? Because we don't in other...
Well, added fun.
Added fun. More fun. SlashU 2026, now with more fun.
I wanted to see if ChatGPT was funny.
Okay.
So I said, my co-host is Andy, write some bangers to see, funny bangers just to see. So they're placed throughout my notes.
Oh.
So you're going to have to see what is real Nick or what is ChatGPT.
Oh, nice. And I forgot to bring that card game of the if you make you laugh, you drink card game. We were going to do that. I forgot.
That was, I had a card last night and you were supposed to pick a target and then you make that person laugh. So my card said, hey, ask your target for some beans because you're a hungry hobo. And I was like, well, hobo is probably not a politically correct term, but...
not a politically correct game.
Yeah. So I just went, hi, Andy. Can I get some beans?
You got some beans? And I started laughing.
And we started laughing.
So I had to take my drink.
Anyway, this movie opens on an aggressively wholesome Valentine's Day proposal. Mm-hmm. That's where...
Aggressively wholesome is a good way to put it.
Yes, and that is my writing.
Yeah. No, I understand.
Okay. It's picturesque. It's like, and
Yep.
it's almost Hallmark style, but it's fake, Andy.
I was gonna say it feels staged,
Yes,
Nick.
it is.
Maybe it's a bit of a setup.
Yeah. It's I don't know. I don't want to describe the fiance female side as being a Karen, but they both are very into making sure this proposal is caught, that it is
Recorded.
for posterity.
Posterity.
Posterity. Isn't
Yeah.
that posture?
No, that's posture. The word
Oh.
posture.
Okay.
Posterity.
All right.
Not prosperity. Recorded to get richer. Prosperity. So
But for posture,
Yeah.
they have a photographer.
posture.
The photographer calls the male fiance counterpart and goes, "Hey,
Patrick.
Patrick, yeah, I didn't get the photo.
I didn't get it. You got to do it again.
And boy, Patrick is pissed.
Yeah. I have to propose to my girlfriend again
Yeah.
so you can get it on video. And the guy's like, well, she's your fiance now. So you better fucking get this or I'm gonna destroy you on Yelp.
Yeah.
And her name is Delilah. By the way.
Delilah. But,
Patrick and Delilah.
A masked killer with glowing heart-shaped eyes interrupts the romance to remind everyone that love is temporary, but murder is forever.
Whoa. That's ChatGPT.
Yes.
You like looked at me like, are you gonna say anything? Are you gonna say anything about what I just said? Andy?
That's only one time though. I just wanted to see. Now
Yeah.
you'll never know.
And
now
I
I'm not
caught
gonna No, I'm not gonna get in
And
the
I
face.
caught it.
But the killer, as the photographer gets ready to try to capture the moment again, the killer, our famous
Heart eyes killer. Yeah.
just decides to put a knife through the lens and then through the eye finder, and it guts our photographer
Yeah.
dead.
Pretty good opening kill. Through the camera lens, through the camera, into the photographer's eyeball.
Yeah.
And he's dunzos. And as Patrick and Delilah go through their staged proposal again.
Yes.
Because Delilah like mouths the words that Patrick is saying. That's how I was like, oh, they've rehearsed this.
Yeah.
You know? And she bit into a strawberry and the ring was in there. And she
Yeah.
said, I told you not to put it in my food. And he's like, oh, fuck, sorry about that. It's all...
It's all for TikTok.
Patrick gets a crossbow bolt through the head.
Yes.
And Delilah, of course, screams. And the chase is on
I
through
wrote
the vineyard.
the same thing. The chase is on because obviously in a picturesque vineyard, a winery. She's quickly runs into a vineyard.
She gets a bolt through the foot.
Yeah, bolt through the foot. But before she can get her wits about her, she's up and running again.
Yeah.
And she goes into the
Like a barn. I guess.
like where they make the wine. I can't
Yeah.
believe I'm spacing out.
Like the
but-
press house?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
great press house?
The press house.
The place where they get the juice out of the grapes for the wine. Because wine's just grape juice. You know that.
Yeah.
Fermented grape juice.
Fermented grape juice. So she thinks it's smart to crawl into the
Security guard, though, gets killed.
That's what I was saying. Like,
Oh.
and I was wondering why security guards in an empty vineyard. I mean, I know like if you were probably like Francis Ford Coppola's vineyard or
Yeah.
one of those ones up in Napa.
Really
guess you
high
might-
value wine, I
Yeah, I
guess.
guess you'd have one, but he's trying to, help
Delilah.
Delilah. Thank you. He gets a knife through the face, so Delilah decides to hide in a grape crusher.
Yeah.
Where they throw all the grapes and they press it like the wall of death.
They
Like
smush the grapes.
yeah, you remember the garbage compactor in Star Wars?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Look at this nerd.
Look at me over
Bringing
here.
up Star Wars.
Bringing up Star Wars over here.
Just like the trash compactor scene.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it starts closing in on her.
Yes.
And they perfectly place both walls to go in on Delilah's face, just crushing her head and splattering brain and bloods on the viewfinder in the Grape Crusher. And that is my
Oh, shit.
Dick kill.
Yes.
Kill of the week. Dick shot. Kill of the week.
Yeah.
Dick shot kill of the week. Thought it was just it really got my eye first watch. And with the matter on, and then of course the blood comes through where the grape juice comes out. So
Yeah.
a fun kill.
We get
But I
our
do
title
have-
card.
Yeah, and I do have an honorable mention. I just want to go and say that right now. I just want to get it out. But yeah, and then it's on. Do you think the killer's using Cupid's arrows to kill? Wouldn't
That's
that
good.
be- See?
Yeah. That's a good question.
Because for those you don't know, when a man loves a woman, Cupid comes and visits. Okay, go ahead.
Cupid shoots one of them with an arrow, right?
In the penis, in the genitalia.
I saw a meme that was just memes these days. A lot of times are just somebody's tweets.
Yeah.
Not even a picture, but it was just like the meme. It said the text said like battlefield erupts in an orgy, and then the caption was Cupid. Sorry guys, these are the only arrows I have. I mean, like Cupid, if you're at war and Cupid's fighting alongside you and he's using his love arrows.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And you're using like bullets. Sorry guys, these are the only arrows I have. And there's just the soldiers start making love to each other.
Sorry guys, I would apologize.
Yeah, these are the only arrows I've got. So anyway, title card. Yep, we get the news stories. We have a montage of some TV news stories recapping how the Hard Eyes Killer has killed couples the last 2 years around Philadelphia and Boston areas. Something like 14 people, I think, because it was like 4 couples 1 year and 3 the next, which
Yeah, it's
7 couples times 2.
only done on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Only done, only couples in love.
Right.
Who the killer deems in love.
And so the question is, where is this killer going to strike next?
And who is this killer?
And we're in Seattle. He's going to strike in Seattle.
Where our sarcastic, romance, adverse ad executive, Allie, where we meet, she's our antagonist.
She's waiting for her coffee, stalking her ex on Instagram.
Yeah, and
obviously.
and someone who's been in advertising, this is not the way. I mean, I'm not. The campaign that came out, that wouldn't have gotten that far. Like, that would have been stopped immediately. That wouldn't have made it. Like, just because she made it, she wouldn't have been able to make that production value.
Yeah.
But as Andy said in his Cliff Kill notes, she's nervous because she just got a text
Email.
from her CEO, or email, thank you, that said, we need to fucking have a right now ASAP meeting because of this campaign that you know who directed.
Yeah,
Allie.
the email was like, all hands on deck meeting, subject line, Allie's ad campaign. So she's freaking out. We meet her friend Monica as well, who's the wacky best friend.
Yeah, like the typical, like, hey, we gotta find you a boyfriend over here.
Stop stalking your ex.
Yeah.
It turns out she's at a coffee shop, and she ordered the exact same cup of coffee as this super hot dude.
Meet cute is what the kids call it. Andy.
That is a meet cute, and that
meet
is also what I noted here. This is where we get the meet cute.
And we also, like, the only thing they don't have in common is a straw. He offers her a straw. She's like, nope, I have my own. This metal straw.
Carries her own metal straw, which
Which
my lovely wife only watched the first 15 minutes of this movie with me, and she said that straw is going to come into play later.
See, she's
And I was like, damn, girl.
she knows what's up. She's been listening to the professors.
Why would you take a minute to point out this straw here and also later? And when it's pointed out a second time that she has her own straw, that's when you definitely know
You knew this time
this
too.
straw is coming into play later.
So,
in
but it's
probably some of the
metal straw.
hardest foreshadowing I've ever seen. And we get the meet cute. I said they have an embarrassing meet cute. She actually ends up hitting him in the nose at one point because they both bend over to
Yeah.
pick something up off the floor. And she runs off in embarrassment.
Yeah, because later, Allie is getting professionally vasculated at work for pitching a campaign that accidentally offends every couple in North America because nothing screams promotion like weaponized current events.
That's ChatGPT. Yeah, that's totally ChatGPT. There's no way you made that note. Especially because you mispronounced eviscerated. Run it back. Nick mispronounced eviscerated. Just skip back 15
It's
seconds.
getting eviscerated.
20 seconds, whatever it is. It's unclear to me here, Nick, as someone who worked in advertising.
Yeah.
Does she work for a jewelry company? Or does she work for an advertising company?
Advertising agency, and she's the jewelry company is their client.
So this woman who's yelling at her, what's her name? Cynthia?
Yeah, whatever. She's
The boss lady.
she's the CEO of marketing. She's the CEO.
I thought it was
of
of the jewelry company.
no,
Oh, okay.
no, they're just
And they were mad because their sales are plummeting and everyone's ripping them apart online. Because the ad campaign featured "Till Death Do Us Part," and it was a bunch of couples getting killed.
Yeah.
Like Bonnie and Clyde, Romeo and Juliet, and Rose and Jack on the Titanic.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say, I think I mixed this up. You're talking about the lady with the gray in her hair,
Yeah.
kind of like Chloe. Yeah, she is. Yeah, it's her.
It's her jewelry company.
Yes.
And she's pissed. Like, why the fuck did you put this out here when there's a killer killing couples out on the streets?
Like the CEO would have seen it before even saw anything. And
even
so,
Allie said, you approved it.
Yeah.
And the lady said, that's because I trusted you.
Oh, yeah.
She wasn't aware that there's a killer who murders couples for the last 2 years. So this CEO lives under a rock?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, I mean, I think, there's so many different visual accounts that you have to that would go through that someone might say, like, this isn't really good. From a standpoint, it's artistically creative,
It is. But you're right. When there's a killer murdering couples in the broader culture,
you would put a hold on things.
This is a poorly timed ad campaign.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Like, wasn't Doritos going to do something about a plane crash right before September 11th? And then they were like, nah, let's pull it.
Oh, yeah.
There's just starting rumors.
Well,
it's not true.
There was all kinds of things, like especially the Pepsi fail when they had Jenner, the Jenner young girl.
Yeah.
And she put a rose like in a SWAT cop's fucking gun, you know, to kind of say peace. And it's like, what a read on today's society,
I think there's actually a scene or an episode in Friends that they pulled because it took place in an airport where they were talking about bombs. And because it was shortly after 9/11.
Yeah.
And they either cut the scene or cut the episode.
I think I don't even know, like, when there was, like, even an album that dropped with planes hitting the Twin Towers. Like a rap album.
Oh, shit.
So
it's almost like they had knowledge of what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They got
We didn't go to the moon! Just sorry. Sorry. I get my conspiracies mixed up.
Jeffrey Epstein's still alive. Oh, I mean, hey, what's up?
In any case, this is a very poorly timed ad campaign, but no worries. They've brought in a super hot freelancer named Jay to save the day.
Guess who it is?
It's the same guy from the coffee shop.
From the Meat Cute.
Oh my God. He's there.
It's just like a Hallmark Christmas movie.
It's just like that. And so Jay is in town just for one day. He's got to fly out tomorrow morning. So he's here today to save the campaign. And we go out to the crime scene back at the winery.
She collides with a charming British marketing consultant whose jawline is sharp enough to cut tension. It's Jay. He's working on the new campaign, and their mute cute feels less like fate and more like the opening argument in a true crime documentary Andy is already narrating in his head.
That's fake. That's ChatGPT, because Jay's not British. ChatGPT doesn't know shit. It says British? What the fuck? Jay's not British.
We meet our detectives, Detective Shaw and Detective Hobbs.
Hobbs and Shaw?
Yeah.
Like the movie?
I don't remember that movie.
It's a spin-off from the Fast and Furious franchise.
Oh.
With Jason Statham's character and The Rock character, Dwayne Johnson's character. They have a spin-off standalone movie called Hobbs and Shaw. It was very popular because it's Fast and Furious at the height of its success.
Wow.
They spun off and did a Hobbs and Shaw.
Well, that's their names. Yeah. They are investigating the kill at the winery because the Hard Eyes Killer has struck Seattle.
Yep. Good news. He's in Seattle. And this one, on second watch, this scene has a little more, what do I want to say? There's a little more hints to what's going on in this scene.
Go for it.
They find a wedding band, not like instruments and drums. Wedding band.
Jones Meyer's wedding.
No.
We are.
No, the ring that the man would wear.
Yeah.
Wedding band at the scene, engraved with the initials JS. Shaw is played by Jordana Brewster. Points out, we're assuming this is a man. What if it's a woman who could never get a date, is always broken up, but left at the altar, something like that. She keeps at the whole point in the scene, she keeps matching with guys on her like Tinder app.
Yes.
And pointing to Hobbs like, ooh, this guy's a firefighter. And Hobbs makes the comment like, Shaw's got a fetish. And one of the other cops is like, everybody's got a fetish. So
they do
a little foreshadowing here.
That was a good call.
Shaw points out this killing is a kink. This killer went to all this trouble, and there's a heart-shaped ring of rose petals on the floor with the victim's heart in the middle of it. So they've established this is just some guy who likes to kill for fun. This is some sort of sick kink. So
I'm glad my fetish isn't my kink isn't like deadly.
I'm glad it's not. Yeah. What is it? I'm glad mine's not. Mine's not anything dangerous either. But yeah, that's the end of that scene. We go back to.
Can you take your shoe off and let me smell it? Okay,
We go back to Boss Lady Crystal, basically telling Allie, you got to work with Jay to fix this, or else I'll blacklist you. You'll never work in this town again, pretty much.
To salvage both her job and her reputation,
Mm-hmm.
our heroine fake dates the consulting, proving once again that pretending to be in love is easier than actually communicating.
You wrote that.
No.
No, it's ChatGPT. Oh, who would have thought? We should point out, Jay, the character is played by Mason Gooding, who was in Scream.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah. So the 2022
Yeah.
Scream.
Good call.
And he is going to be in Scream 7
That's coming out February
or
28th.
6. He was in Scream 6. And is he going to be in Scream 7? I don't know. But I was looking at his IMDb page. But he's the, dreamy Jay Simmons in this movie. So.
Yeah, all this while, too, Monica and Allie are girl talking.
Yes.
Like Andy said in his notes, we're still just, we have to push the X one more time because he does come into play.
Mm-hmm.
She can't get over him. It feels like that the best way for things to move forward, and in Jay's mind, he's like, we need to talk about this biz. We need to talk about this campaign. So why don't we go out to date? Why don't we go out tonight? Why don't
That's
we go to
right.
a restaurant?
He said, I got us reservations for dinner. We'll see you at 8. We'll do some research. Valentine's Day, we can observe other couples. And it's got to be tonight because I'm catching a flight out in the morning.
For my best friend's wedding. Best friend's wedding.
Yep.
It's a montage, Andy. We get a montage of a fashion show. It reminded me of the movie She's the Man, like those cute montages.
Yes, because when Allie and Monica are having drinks, we learn Monica's got kind of a sugar daddy, and it's like, let's fuck up his credit card.
Yes.
Let's go get you a dinner outfit.
And so it's like, I just want to believe in love,
Yeah.
and she's changing outfits, true.
That's right. That's all
great.
it is.
Later that night, Allie's going into the restaurant to meet Jay to discuss the advertising campaign. Thought this was great before at the hostess stand. They
have to
wander.
search.
They
Yeah.
search her because,
With a wand. Hard Eyes Killer.
Hard Eyes Killer. He's out to kill couples on
And
Valentine's
the
Day.
wand sort of flares up on her purse, Nick. Why? She's carrying a metal straw.
Yeah.
And she pulls out and says, I'm environmentally conscious.
Again.
Oh, another reference to
her
the metal straw.
And then we get a dreamy fucking walk-in of Jay.
Jay's a little late, but yeah, when he walks in,
It's like
he's
like
dreamy.
that trope where you just start like romantic music plays, like
Yep.
the stare is on.
Yep.
He's got that perfect smile.
Yep.
Our fake couple starts catching real feelings while swapping theories about the murders because absolutely nothing builds intimacy like bonding over who might stab you next.
No, that's more ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Did you use this to write your notes?
No, I was just picked out a couple just because I thought it'd be funny.
He flirts.
Yes.
He's making small talk with Allie. So, where are you from? Do you have any brothers or sisters? Are your parents still together? I'd like to grow old with somebody, and Allie's just not having any of it.
Yeah, Allie's like, the opposite. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. This is bullshit. I fucking want to get out of here. I'm bolting. So,
Just here to save my job.
yes.
And Jay's like, who hurt you? And she's like, this is none of your business.
Yeah,
this was all a
inappropriate.
mistake.
Yeah. So she gets up and walks outside. Of course, Jay follows her.
It's the other way around.
Oh, he gets up.
He's like, you know what? Fine.
Yes,
Let's do
that's
this
right.
some other
Thank
time."
you. God, just watched it too.
Yeah.
He gets up and goes, "Hey, I'm out." And so, of course, she runs out to say, "Hey,
I was a jerk. I'm sorry.
I was a jerk." And guess who comes walking? Oh, then all of a sudden she just grabs him and starts kissing him. Why, Andy? Why?
It's because her ex is walking up
There you go.
with a date. And
Yeah.
Allie has to, kiss Jay to try to make her ex jealous. But Jay's cool with it, Nick. He rolls with it.
Yeah.
He realizes what's going on, and he pretends
I'm her boyfriend.
to help Allie out. And meanwhile, we get a point of view through some heart-shaped eye holes.
They saw that kiss.
Sees Allie and Jay kissing and thinks they are a couple, and they are marked now by our killer.
A fake kiss leads to a real murder.
Oh, it's
I wrote
unfortunate.
that just
Ooh,
right now.
That's good.
All right.
We learned that Allie's ex had double date reservations with one of the couples that's been killed.
Yeah.
And they're like, and you kept the dinner reservations? They're like, well, yeah, it's a hard place to get into.
Yeah. I was like, holy shit.
So he's a jackass. Like,
They had to have been his girlfriend's friends because Allie would have known him if they would have been his friends.
I suppose that's true. Maybe. Depends on how long she was with
God,
him.
could you imagine going to dinner with those two, though? I mean,
If Cheryl and I had double date reservations with you and Jody got murdered, we would probably cancel the reservations.
Jody and I would keep him.
Even if it was a really hard place to get into, we'd be like, let's not go because we were supposed to be there with
What if someone
Jody and
paid you $6 million to go?
Yeah, easy. 100%. I'd totally go. Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
It's $6 million, Nick. That's life-changing money.
I know, but my life is. I'm no longer.
I would expect you to take the money.
I would not.
If it was the other way
I would
around.
not. I'd be like, no.
I would be mad at you from beyond the
Well,
grave.
You're dead. It doesn't matter.
Exactly. That's why I'm taking it. You're dead. Doesn't matter.
Over 5 years of doing a podcast together, now I'm just learning that you would take money over our friendship.
It depends on how much.
$6 million.
Yeah.
All right. $5 million.
Ooh. It's tricky. I don't know.
Okay, we're not.
I think
this is going on.
I know we're going off tangent, but it'd be.
Because we
I'd
never
have
do.
to
We
think
never
about
go on
like,
tangents.
do I ever stand a chance of having this kind of money through my own hard work? And if the answer is no, I got to take the money. But if the answer is yes, and be like, my friendship with Nick is more important.
$4.8 million.
500,000. That's the floor. Anything less than 500 grand, I'll decline.
And it's a restaurant that you really wanted to go to.
499,000. No. Anyway,
After the kiss, they hop into a taxi. That's obviously Valentine's Day, so it's very love. Like he's got the taxi driver puts lights in there and romantic music, and it's this taxi driver also is very much into love. He's like, love is one of the greatest things ever.
yeah.
And when they drop Allie off at her apartment, she starts to freak out a little bit because she realizes that she doesn't have her keys. So the taxi driver again says, why don't you go run and tell her that you love her and the kissers? He's a French taxi driver.
He is. Jay's just like, keep the meter running. I'll be right back.
Yep.
And he's like, we can finish this. Excuse me. He offers to break the window because Allie's like, no, I'll do it. And she's about to punch, but she talks herself out of it. And Jay's like, wraps his hand in a handkerchief and breaks the window, but still cuts his hand.
Aww.
He's like, that's not good. And they stumble into her apartment to wash up Jay's hand. And she scrambles to clean the place up. As she finds the first aid kit, she finds Jay sitting in her bedroom. She helps take the bits of glass out of his hand, explaining that she dropped out of medical school.
Yeah, I wrote,
romantic.
Allie helps fix his thumb with more goo goo gaga.
Yeah.
And then she
realizes she has a vibrator on the side of her bed.
Dildo, dildo.
And she wants to try to hide it before he notices. She manages to get it without him seeing and goes to hide it in the closet.
She backs up to the closet because she just wants to open up the door and throw the dildo vibrator into the closet. But guess who's waiting there?
H.E.K., the Hard Eyes Killer.
H.E.K., hick.
He's in the closet. Scream. She throws the vibrator at his face. And he comes banging out of the closet. This fight ensues.
Yeah. The ensuement goes outside. I mean, there's obviously some fighting in the house. I mean, don't go over that.
Jay
but
tackles him and smashes a lamp over his head.
They
trap him. They tie the door shut. Right? Yeah. And they get outside.
They get outside, and so they're trying to make their way out. They fall to the ground and catch eyes. When the killer walks out, they look at him and go, I swear, we're not a couple. You just catch us at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Because, the hard eye heck only kills couples.
Yeah.
So,
he shoots the Uber driver.
the taxi driver
in
gets
the head.
ganged up, so they're just like, stop, we're not a couple. They make their way to, is it I wrote that it's they moved to a park. I
don't know. Some kind of alleyway. They're screaming help, and there's no one else around.
In Seattle.
In Seattle.
Yeah.
In the city.
On Valentine's Day.
No one's around.
Probably like around 8 o'clock.
Yeah. And the Hard Eyes Killer jumps them in some kind of alley. Jay gets knocked down on the ground, unconscious, and Allie takes off the other way.
This is where I don't know where she runs off to because obviously she's leaving Jay, but she finds herself on a carousel.
It's like an amusement park, right? All the lights are off, and that's why I wrote in my notes, no one's around? 4 question marks?
It's at 8 p.m.,
Yeah.
I would say, at the latest. Maybe 9 p.m.
Maybe.
On Valentine's Day, and a carousel in Seattle, I think that would, it would
Probably
be
be
open.
operating.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's a cool scene where she hides
I love
in the
that. I wrote
darkness, and the killer sits
It's
on
on
a
a swing. I wrote that too.
he sits on a swing set, slowly swinging back
I
and forth.
wrote the swing. Rad.
Yeah,
It is
it's
cool.
creaking back and forth. When she looks out again, the swing's still swinging, but he's gone. And he turns on the lights and turns the carousel on. I mean, it's really just stalking her around the carousel. Chases her. She jumps off, or she kicks him off. She jumps off the ride, runs away. He's got her dead to rights, Nick. He's about to swing his big machete down on her, but the cops roll up, and he takes off.
Yeah, this whole time it's like, where's Jay?
Right.
Jay is actually in the back of a cop car because they have him back there because they think that he might be the killer. But he doesn't bring that up with Allie when they start the arguing. He's like, you left me.
Yeah. He's pissed at
Yeah,
Allie.
you left me. And she's like,
ditched
dude,
me.
you've got all these muscles you're built. He's like, these muscles are made for cuddling, not killing.
He does say that. I like that. And that's where Allie meets Detectives Hobbs and Shaw. She even says, like, the movie.
Yeah.
And Hobbs is like, never saw it. And explain, we found this man with this mask and this crossbow in his possession. And they take him away.
A detective lays out the case with intense confidence and almost no helpful insight, which is when Andy would absolutely whisper, he's either incompetent or he's the killer.
That's right. Yep, ChatGPT. I was like, this detective is an idiot. So he's either an idiot or the killer.
But
it's true, he's the idiot.
Shaw just presses Jay.
Yeah.
And this is the weird guy in the station, the IT guy. He's like, hey, he looks at Allie because Allie's sitting there looking for Jay. You know,
She's
like,
the front desk.
yeah, where she's trying to please with a cop,
Yeah.
who has to work the desk.
Yeah.
You know?
Doing her crossword puzzle.
Yeah. And but then there's an IT guy under this cop, and he's like, I got your computer fixed, you're good. And then he looks up at Allie and goes, hey, did we meet on Bumble? And she's like, no. And he's like, well, I'm going to just shoot my shot here. Would you like to go out for coffee? And she's like, dude, I was almost murdered.
Some
I'm
dude
good."
tried to kill me tonight.
But right away, Andy, even first watch, I was like, that guy right there, I was like, I might see him again.
Oh, you thought so?
Yeah.
I had no idea. It was just some nerdy IT guy.
No. I knew something, because he was too much of a focus just being a stupid IT guy.
Well, the cop at the desk decides she'll go ahead and go in back and check on the interrogation for Allie. And Allie's like, where is everybody else in this station? David, the IT guy, is like, they're celebrating because they caught Hard Eyes. And he leaves the scene. So...
And they think they did because they think it's Jay.
They think it's Jay.
The Jay theories are starting to make more sense, but...
because he was in Boston and Philly the last 2 years at the same time as the Hard Eyes killer.
But we all know he's not the killer.
No, he's not.
He's not, Andy.
He can't be.
He's not.
Hard Eyes was chasing them both.
Hard Eyes is not the Jay.
No, it's not Jay.
It's not.
The front desk cop comes back.
It's not.
The front desk cop comes back to announce to Shaw, we have an HWW out front. What's an HWW, Nick?
Hysterical white woman.
Hysterical white woman. And Detective Shaw's like, I'll take care of it. Meanwhile, Allie out there notices that there's a closet door that's ajar and thinks he must be hiding in the closet. So they have this high tension moment where she's walking towards the closet slowly with the flag, as a weapon, holding the flagpole.
Exactly, with that sharp end at the end of the flag.
Right.
That's but the killer is in the station, and we spoil things here on SlashU, but right away, chaos is going to start to break free.
They build suspense, but that front desk cop comes back going, what the hell are you doing holding that?
Yeah,
and Detective Shaw comes out to talk to Allie as well. And as Shaw is getting something out of the vending machine, the power goes out. So Shaw's like, I'll go check the breakers. Front desk cop is like, you stick with me in this darkness. The killer ends up skewering that front desk cop.
Dead.
With the flagpole. He holds her up in the air.
Yep.
And then turns on his little night vision. Hard eyes glow pink. He can see in the dark.
Yeah, infrared.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, infrared.
Infrared. Allie ends up hitting him with a trash can and running. She stumbles into Detective Shaw, who raises her gun at the killer. And from the interrogation room, where Detective Hobbs and Jay are, we hear shots and screams. And Hobbs goes out to investigate, leaving Jay handcuffed to the table. I'll protect you, pretty boy.
Yeah, Hobbs is out looking for his partner or his lover. I was wondering at first.
Hobbs has some feelings for Shaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And But
He's like, Shaw.
yeah, and he's making his way out, and this should be an honorable mention right here.
He gets stabbed in the dick.
He gets a machete up through the crotch, up through the dick, like
Yep.
all the way halfway through his stomach.
And the killer yanks it out and slashes his throat.
Yeah,
Shaw's
so that's
dead.
Dick Shaw. Honorable, Dick
Honorable,
Shaw.
not mine.
Yes,
It's not mine. Mine's a little later.
yes. So it's like still like kind of going, what's going to happen next? Because now it's just Jay and the killer. You got to remember, like Andy said, he's handcuffed to the table.
Yeah.
And so they start juking. Like, Jay kind of dodges some really good swipes from the killer while
Despite being handcuffed.
Despite being handcuffed, yeah.
But Allie ends up in the observation room
With a gun.
on the other side of the glass and starts shooting through.
A horrible shot.
She's terrible. She misses the killer a million times, and he runs off out the door as Allie comes through the glass and frees Jay with the handcuff key. They get outside the station.
Go kill somebody else.
And the killer catches up to him as they're on top of each other.
Yes.
And Jay's like, "We're not together. Go kill somebody else." And they run.
And so
There was no one else at that Seattle police station other than the detectives and the front desk cop.
Yep.
The rest of them were out celebrating.
Yeah.
Because there's no other crimes going on in the city of Seattle on Valentine's Day night.
But they run. And this is another thing that gets me too. They go back to that Carnival drive-in.
The drive-in movie.
The drive-in movie.
Yeah. They stumble back there.
Which is, I guess, next to the police station.
I suppose. And it was open, but
Yeah.
not the carousel from earlier. Not open.
No, not open. Closed for the season, I guess.
Okay. Anyway, they realize they've just led a killer who likes to kill couples to an all-you-can-kill buffet because we're at a drive-in movie. And then there's all kinds of people around being all lovey-dovey with each other.
Jay and Allie began amateur sleuthing through crime scenes and suspect lists like they just unlocked a true crime podcast starter kit.
Nope. That is not what happens, ChatGPT.
I gotta do this more.
All they end up doing is hiding in a van.
That's inhabited by two hippies that are into free love. If
That's
you know
what
I mean.
a stoner couple in the back of the van. A rad van.
A rad van, and they don't mind that Allie and Jay are in the front
seat.
passenger seat because they're still gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, they love role play.
Yes. And this is where we find out that Allie's parents had a wonderful marriage before her father died, or before her mother died.
One of them died.
Yeah, one of
I
them
fast
died.
forwarded through this in the second watch because it's not important to the plot.
Yeah, it isn't. But Jay's parents had a horrible relationship, which is ironic, Andy, because Jay loves love and Allie hates the premises of love.
That's a good point.
I wrote that.
It's very interesting that they have opposite views because of their upbringing.
These scenes, real quick, I gotta we're good.
Yeah.
These scenes drive me nuts a little bit. I know I've brought them up in past podcasts. During hectic, crazy times where people are dying and blood has been shed everywhere, you can still smell the copper because blood has hit your nostrils. That they still find these times to make, hold love and go like, oh my God. Like when they, in these moments where people kiss or they even touch boobs, like I'm like, holy cow, this is how do you get like excited? Like I would not be excited. There would be no way. Blood would be running to my brain for adrenaline rather than my penis. See, Andy, when a man loves a woman.
Our main protagonists here, Allie and Jay, are literally hiding in the front seat as the hard-eyed killer walks up outside the van looking for them. And it's weird because, like, everyone else in the drive-thru sees this person in the hard eyes killer mask, and they just think it's someone in a costume. And they're like, "That's in poor taste, man." You can hear grumbling and mumbling, like, "Dude, you're an asshole for wearing that." Blah blah blah. Even one guy kind of leaning on his car is like, "What's up, man?" And the killer just stabs him real stealthy.
Yeah,
just
I saw
stabs
that.
him and kills him.
This is what I started thinking: is a kill count going to be tough?
No, it wasn't that bad. I missed one, but I got it before we started recording. And my point is, like, he's walking around totally out in the open, and everyone seeing him is just like, this is some asshole in a costume. But our heroes decide, they kind of look and just say, let's just stay here for a little bit in the front seat of this van. And you're right. That's when they start talking about, like, their childhoods and what their feelings on love.
Romantic wishes.
They're running from a murderer, and they have this time to giggle and kind of laugh and fall for each other a little bit.
Yeah.
No problem.
Funny IKEA stories.
You're right. But But the stoner couple starts doing it.
Yeah, and they're starting to get loud, so they're like, we gotta. At first, they kind of laugh, but like, holy shit, they are getting loud. We gotta tell them to be quiet. So they turn around and say, "Hey guys, you need to shh." And this is when Hard Eyes opens the door, and it's a really cool gag scene. He pushes the girl because the hippie girl's riding the hippie guy. He pushes her away, and he picks up a
Tire iron.
Tire iron, gacks the boy hippie through the mouth, then grabs the back of the hippie girl's head, brings her down on top of it. So it's like they're kissing
with the tire iron,
skewered by a tire iron.
Yeah,
their heads are skewered. So
it's a quick twofer. Which the girl hippie's body falls on the ground. It causes another passerby holding popcorn to drop her popcorn and scream, and that's when we get chaos. There's people stumbling, running, tripping over themselves. Hard Eyes kills 2 more moviegoers, then a third as he's stumbling through the crowd as Jay and Allie take off. Hard Eyes ends up stalking a couple in a car who are shaking, holding hands with each other, and he's just sort of scraping his knife on the windshield, taunting them. And that's when Allie grabs Jay and says, "We got to go back. It's our fault he's here. We're a team, right? We got to go stop him."
So they walk back into
Cue
the mess.
Casey and the Sunshine Band. Please don't go. Babe, I love you so. As they walk slowly back towards the scene.
Another couple meets a grizzly in a scene that doubles as a warning against posting anniversary selfies in real time.
Oh, yeah? I didn't think that happened. I was very careful about counting who he killed here.
No, I'm kidding.
I don't remember seeing that, ChatGPT.
But really, when we get to it, it's just a bunch of chaos. I mean, not there's any more kills, but what finally happens? Hard Eyes is they are able to get one up on Hard Eyes and kill Hard Eyes. Hard Eyes is dead, Andy.
They grab that tire iron and Jay gets clocked to the ground, and Allie manages to smack Hard Eyes with something heavy. And Jay stabs him in the back.
Jay's able to grab the tire iron
with his own machete.
They pull it out. They pull it out of the hippie, which I thought was a very romantic scene because their hands touch as they do it.
Yeah. So they managed to kill this dude. Blood splattered all over Allie. She pukes all over the killer's body because Allie can't do blood.
Yeah.
And they take off the mask and they're like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Yeah.
We have no idea.
No.
Smash the cops are there, wheeling him away on a stretcher. He's dead. This killer is definitely dead. And the EMT's talking to Jay and Allie like, "You guys are going to be famous. The couple that killed the Hard Eyes killer."
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's where Jay's like, "You know what? Why don't you just come back to my hotel? We'll knock out this campaign thing.
And then I can go to my...
And I can hit my flight and go to my best friend's wedding." And she's like, "No, I'm not doing that."
Yeah, I have too much stuff. So Detective Shaw decides to give Jay a ride. Like, "Hey, I'll give you a ride. Not a problem." He's like, "No, I'm going to catch a cab." She's like, "No. It's the least I can do."
Yeah. After wrongfully accusing you, I will take you back to your hotel.
He writes his number on her coffee cup.
On Allie's, and we'll just do a work call later.
Now Allie is left all alone, which seems a little bit odd. Like, you know, the paramedic's like, "I need the blanket," another call.
Yeah.
Cops are there. Right after all this, so she's just sitting by herself in the parking lot. I'm like, this is interesting to me because it's probably still like an hour after the death. I still think she would be at the police station. She would still be at the hospital.
You'd have to answer questions.
Media would be all around her because, I mean, this is a big story,
it's a
obviously. Multi-year thing. Like, it's probably international news. There would be probably, like, people, "Hey, can we talk to you, Miss Allie?" No, she's all by herself. And
she gets home.
Yes. And
Monica calls her.
Yeah, go get him.
Monica's like, "What the fuck? I heard all about this because it's on the news, and you're not at the police station answering questions." Like, you got to go get him. You got to go to the airport. You got to confess because Allie's like, "I fucked up."
He's the love of my life.
So she goes to the airport. But when she gets there,
she gets a
phone call from an unknown number.
"Roses are red, violets are black. Guess who I've got and is not coming back."
Mm-hmm.
That means
he's got Jay.
Yeah, the killer's got Jay.
And we got to meet at the St. Valentine Cathedral.
Yes.
So she goes by herself.
And the killer has elaborately set up, like, lit probably, I would say, 2,900 candles.
Somehow.
Yeah. And
I feel like that would take a few hours.
Like, "Please, give me another 5 minutes, please. I've got like a few candles to light."
Why does he talk like that? Talk like a vampire? Is that like
yes.
"I'm Vlad, the Impaler. I've got another few candles to light." Right?
1, 2, 3 candles to
the
that.
Count. Sesame Street. He has Jay tied up.
Yeah.
And I love how the music swells and it gets all intense as the Hard Eyes Killer takes off his mask to reveal it's David, the IT guy.
It was the guy.
He was the guy from the police station. But Allie's like,
Yeah,
who are you?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm David.
We were supposed to match. I just saw you. Like,
Yeah.
he's kind of pissed that.
And he goes, the IT guy.
But there's another killer, too.
He's not alone,
He's
Nick.
not alone.
Out of the darkness strolls
Dun, dun, dun.
Detective Shaw. Detective Shaw.
This,
Uh-oh.
Her and IT guy are lovers. They have a kink where they love killing couples.
Even Allie says, like, who the fuck did we kill then? And that's Eli.
Eli was a fanboy that
Yeah.
they just brought on,
He was like a tag along.
yeah, easy bait.
Maybe he
for-
watched in the corner.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, Eli's like their guy in the corner,
Yeah.
I guess.
Eli, come on, help. I can't. I'm stuck. Oh, you're stuck?
They just basically explain killing couples in love is their kink.
Yes.
We get a flashback of they're talking about who killed who throughout the night. Like Shaw's like, I was hiding in your closet, and David's like, I'm the one who got the Uber driver, like talking about whatever. But they offer to let Allie go
Yep.
if she picks up that gun over there and shoots Jay to
Yeah.
prove that they're not actually a
If
couple.
you don't love him, it should be pretty easy.
Pretty easy if you don't love them.
She puts the gun to her head.
Allie, she acts like she's going to shoot herself. And instead, she shoots through Jay's shoulder into Shaw's stomach because Jay's
Yeah.
down on his knees. So Shaw is injured and falls backwards. David freaks out, and Allie and Jay are able to take off running a little bit.
She's incapacitated.
Incapacitated.
Yeah.
But Shaw and David end up catching up, separate. Shaw's like, I'm taking the girl, you take pretty boy over there, and chop him up. Allie tries to put up a fight as David is holding Jay like, look at my girl. Isn't she awesome? Like my woman. I love her so much. Jay's like, you talk too much, and grabs a crossbow bolt and stabs it through David's face.
Yeah.
That was a cool effect.
That was a cool. Oh yeah.
He's not dead, but he's freaking out screaming. Yeah. And it distracts Shaw, and she beats the shit out of Allie.
Yeah.
And I think before Shaw is about to take out Allie with her knife, Allie manages to thrust her metal straw
through Shaw's neck.
into Shaw's neck, causing her to stumble backwards. And Allie gets up and charges at her, tackles her against a statue with a sword. It stabs right through Shaw's neck, and she's off the ground. And her body weight, Nick, slowly separates her head from her body. Her body falls to the ground, and her head falls down. And that's my
Dick Kill, Shot of the Week. Dick Kill, Shot of the Week.
Dick shot. Kill of the
Dick
week.
Shot, Kill of the Week.
I think I liked it the most because they had earlier described St. Valentine getting decapitated.
Yeah.
And Shaw is obviously this blade through her neck, slowly getting decapitated.
Yeah.
Like
'cause
as
the
she's
weight.
struggling and the life's leaving her body, the weight of her body is slowly ripping her head off, and eventually it falls. And blood's just spurting all over Allie, and Allie doesn't phase at all at this point.
Yeah. 'Cause, she's
She
like,
doesn't care.
someone trusted became exposed as involved, giving Andy the opportunity to yell, "I knew it," regardless of whether he actually did.
Thanks, ChatGPT, for weighing in. As Allie holds Jay, David, not quite dead, comes
Yeah.
crawling up
And they do that fine. Yeah.
and hit him with a crossbow
He
bolt.
was pretty much dead. He looked dead.
Yeah, so the threat's over.
1 year later, our heroine survives Valentine's Day, reclaims her life narrative, and maybe even chooses love and a career of medicine. Proving that in this universe, vulnerability is risky, dating is fatal, and the real moral is to never schedule anything important on February 14th.
You wrote that.
No.
Ah, damn it. That's good, though. That's okay.
I wrote some of it. I
Yeah.
wrote that she chooses a career in medicine and reclaims her life narrative.
Yeah. Well, we get back to the boardroom table where Crystal, the executive, the CEO, is like, nice job,
Yeah,
Allie.
yeah, yeah.
Sorry, you're leaving. You're going off to, hopefully you're a better doctor than you are. And
Yeah,
an
she's,
ad
she's
campaign.
gonna try to go back to med school.
And her and Jay are together. They end up at the drive-thru. Is it weird we're at the drive-thru a year after everything that happened? No. Jay holds up a box like he's going to propose, but it's a key. Move in with me, Allie. And she's like, no, Jay, I don't just want to live with you.
Yes.
I want all of you.
I want all
And
of
in
you.
a reversal of what usually happens, she proposes marriage to Jay. I thought that was pretty progressive.
I know. And I can't believe he says no, though. He
Oh.
is like, later.
It's just the woman proposing marriage is awesome. I mean, I'm not against it at all. It's just not the norm. So it was a cool thing to do. I
That
thought.
is kind of weird.
Yeah, and they kiss.
Social norms.
They
Gender
kiss,
norms.
and the camera, pans up to the sky, and they fade. The end. There is gonna be they roll credits. We're gonna get a Hard Eyes 2, aren't we?
No, well, they're back in the drive-in, but Monica's taking pictures because they get a call that says, "Roses are red, violets are blue. Guess who just took a photo of you?"
Oh,
You didn't see that part?
No.
It's at the very end, after the credits.
shit! I
Yeah.
didn't see that.
They're at the drive-in again, and it's Monica, and she's doing the same thing that happens, taking a photo of their engagement, of their proposal.
Oh, interesting.
So, and then it really does roll credits. So this is just at the end after the extra, I guess they call it extra credit.
So that was okay. So if you didn't watch that, like I didn't, then you wouldn't know that they're setting up for a sequel.
Well, maybe it didn't really leave an idea for a sequel. It just showed them that they were getting that. Much
Monica.
like Monica was filming their
The
engagement.
proposal?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
proposal from a car. So
Well, that's cool.
on a scale of 6 sexy chocolate kisses to 10 sexy chocolate kisses, what would you give this?
6 to 10.
Sexy chocolate kisses.
That's a tight scale. I'm gonna probably give it like an 8,
That's what I give it. 8 chocolate,
8
sexy
and a
chocolate.
half. Yeah.
Can't
It's
give
good.
it half a kiss.
You can't. It's good kills, good decent twist.
Yeah,
Not bad.
it is. I think and the kills were good.
There's
it's
a few
fun
gaps, like that carousel's not up and operating on Valentine's Day. It seems weird. Things like that, like Detective Shaw was the killer with her boyfriend David, but so were they in Philly and Boston?
Movie. Yes.
Because Shaw seemed to be a pretty established detective here in Seattle.
Maybe she went on vacation.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, why would she finally choose her home city?
Yeah, that's a good point.
And why was she on Tinder if she was dating David, the IT guy? Is she?
Right.
Do they have an open relationship?
Maybe that's how they brought in Eli, the third dude.
Yeah.
Maybe. So
Or maybe Dave is a cuck.
could be. There's a few gaps in it, but doesn't matter. They're dead. They're dead now.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a Hard Eyes 2.
You don't think so? I could see them
I
doing
would be
it.
surprised if there is.
But I got the kill count,
Oh yeah, hold on. Let's
And
get
we
into
have
that.
a-
Kill.
and we have it next week. Kill count. Ready?
Yes.
All right. Tell me if I missed anybody, but the beginning of the movie, you have the hidden photographer who was photographing Patrick and Delilah's engagement, and he got machete through the camera through his eye. Patrick himself, the guy doing the proposing, had a crossbow bolt to the head. The security guard there at the winery, he got a throwing knife, I think, hit him in the face. Delilah, that's your Dick Shot Kill of the Week. Crushed in the grape press, followed by a little later that taxi driver or Uber driver who was at Allie's apartment. The front desk cop skewered on the flagpole. Detective Hobbs, he got an actual honorable mention Dick Shot Kill.
Yes.
The how's it going guy, I called him at the drive-through as Hard Eyes is walking past. He goes, "Yo, man, how's it going?" Stab. Hard Eyes stabs him real quick. Our stoner couple in the back of their van. That was a good honorable mention as well. The tire iron through his mouth.
that is.
Grabs the back of her head and
that's a
shoves her down.
That's a good call.
2 more moviegoers, and then a third moviegoer there at the drive-in. So 3 people at the drive-in. Then, when it's revealed, our killers, Detective Shaw got killed, and David, the IT guy, got killed for a grand total of 15.
That's a good. I'm really proud of you for that.
Decent amount of death. Shaw, by the way, my Dick Shot Kill of the Week. Next week,
Dude, yeah, we got a lot going on, so we'll just go ahead and kind of explain what's happening. We're doing next week, and then
weeks after.
the weeks after, March 7th, we're gonna be doing Mutilator 2 with Colby from Colby Does Horrors. Will be joining us for a 2-parter.
That'll be a 2-part, yeah.
Because I bring him up because he's actually was the one that You know, and he's kind of like an adjunct professor, like I brought up.
More or less, yeah.
And so-
we don't pay him his professor work, his volunteer.
Yes. But he reached out to us about a movie from 2016, 1 hour, 33 minutes.
The Greasy Strangler.
The Greasy Strangler.
Ronnie runs a disco walking tour with his son Braden. When a sexy woman takes the tour, it begins a competition between father and son for her love. It also signals the arrival of an oily strangler who stalks the streets at night.
I'm all in.
The guy who plays Big Ronnie, Michael St. Michaels, he played the mayor in a real quick role in last week's Cult of Blood.
I cannot believe that. I'm so glad you brought that up because that is so effing random.
When Colby recommended the Greasy Strangler, we were in the middle of watching Cult of Blood.
And we had no idea about this
Yeah.
because the Cult of Blood, I don't even think it can stream it. We only saw it on DVD, and to see that another actor from this random movie.
Right. So this dude who plays Big Ronnie played the mayor in that movie. And anyway, yeah.
I'm looking forward to
this.
this
One's on Prime Video. Fossum, watch it. The Greasy Strangler from 2016.
And then when March 13th, Friday 13th, March 14th, March 15th, we're going to be coming live at you from Milwaukee Horror Con.
Yes, back at the Horror Con. Find us there.
There's a lot happening. We can't wait to see everybody.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch the Greasy Strangler. I can't wait to grease you up.
SlashUpodcast.com is updated. News and events is updated with what's upcoming. If you want to check it out and get ahead.
Lovesoup.com.
Love Soup. /U_podcast. You're working on a new movie, Wallpaper. That's going well. I'm sure we'll talk all about that.
Yes,
and
I'm
more to
actually
come.
Yes,
So-
yes, more to come. I'm so glad to be here. We're giving everyone some time back. We're really starting to nail time.
I'm happy. So,
It's good.
with that said, man, class dismissed.
Later.
Have a great week, everybody.